シーです。2021年初動画になります。よろしくお願いします。今日は私は東京の麻布十番という駅に来ているんですけれども、ここでお仕事の打ち合わせがちょっとあります。仕事の打ち合わせをする相手というのがイエローキャブに乗ったバモシーのキャラクターもデザインしてくれたというとっても素敵なベルギー人の仕事仲間なんですが、彼女は日本が大好きで大好きで大好きすぎて今日本で就職して働いているという人になるので、今日は仕事の打ち合わせの合間にちょっと時間をもらって日本についてのインタビューをしてみたいと思います。それでは行きます。皆様どうぞ今年もよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Okay.
It's working.
Okay.
エリちゃんです。
Hi. Hey, so I'm Eri, and I'm a 3D designer. I'm doing like characters in 3D and models, environment stuff. I come from Belgium, and I moved to Tokyo like 2 years ago. Well, I really loved Japan from before, and I really wanted to work here for video games. So once I graduated from school, I found a job here, and I moved.
Was it difficult to find a job?
Well, at first it was a little difficult, but then I actually found a company I really loved, and I think that's how motivated I was. So there are a few, not too much in Japan because it's quite different from Europe. So I just applied like in my favorite company and just did my best. And I was really lucky to actually find a job. So I was really, really lucky. First I went on a journey to Japan and I really just loved it so much. I was like 14 years old, I think. And yeah, I came here for 1 week, stayed at Ikebukuro, and I just loved it. I was like, I want to live here later on. Everyone's so friendly, I just loved it so much. I loved it. So I wanted to come here and live here. But then later on, I started loving like video games and stuff. So I was like, I want to come to Japan and do video games. I really like Final Fantasy. The design is so cool, and I love Kingdom Hearts too. Actually, when I was Actually, when I was cool, I met a girl who was doing cosplay back then, and she was studying like 3D animation. And I was so impressed, like, wow, you can actually go to school and study 3D. And that really changed my life. I decided to go in that school, and I first had like 3D and then 3D for video games. And that's how I learned it all. There are many people living like in Canada or America, but there are also a lot of very good studios here in Japan. So I thought it would be really possible for me to actually find a job like video games or 3D or anything in Japan. I like Japanese game better than the Western ones. Just really. I'm actually planning on staying here as long as possible.
Really?
Yeah, maybe forever. I don't know.
Wow, you don't mind?
I really love it. I love to live here, to work here. So yeah, I really love Japan. I love my job right now, and honestly, I wouldn't want to do anything else. So I've always been like quiet and kind of shy. So I think maybe here is like everyone is so polite and you're just waiting for everyone. And once I go back to Europe, everyone is just rushing past you and like, oh my god.
What is the Belgian people like compared to Japanese?
Well, less polite. They're always like talking a lot and louder. Belgians with beers, like everyone's drinking beer. I'm being told often like I'm strong for alcohol. Like I'm just normal, I think, but maybe not that much compared to like Belgian people. But here, I don't know.
Do you go to izakaya?
No, I've never been. Well, we have nomikai. Well, we had.
Oh, you have nomikai?
But it's different. We do them like at work. I think so. Like I've got a friend, she just smells alcohol and she gets all red. That's amazing. I really like tamagoyaki.
Tamagoyaki?
I love tamagoyaki.
Is that the raw one?
Yeah, the raw one. Like
it's
like
sweet?
Yeah, like the European omelette, but sweeter. I don't know, I like it. I like tamagoyaki, of course sushi, because it's so fresh here. It's so cheap compared to Europe. It's amazing. Like in Belgium, everyone actually really loves sushi. So at every supermarket, there's like a big place we can buy all kind of stuff. But for a small box, it's just so expensive.
So if you get a small packet, how much is it?
Well, for very small box, it's 2,000.
2,000? Oh yeah. It's quite close to the New York City price.
Yeah. Like here we get that big box for like 500. I'm like, oh my. I've been like, Genki Sushi.
Genki Sushi?
Yeah, I've been there a lot with my friends. Like, you just eat so much and get all those plates.
Yeah.
It's so cute, you know, when they're coming and they just take it.
Many Americans love ramen.
I really love ramen, but it's kind of difficult to eat. Like, I eat it so quietly, and everyone will just slurp it down.
Yeah.
I just eat it nicely, but
Quietly,
I just can't slurp it.
You were not shocked the first time you
No,
go to the ice cream shop?
I actually heard about it first, so
Oh, really?
I was like, that's the famous thing. I see, but I
Oh,
don't
was it
mind, but I
famous?
just can't do it. Convenience is so easy.
my God, like-
You come back late and it's still open and you just can buy anything and it's ready right away. I've got a Lawson just really close by home.
okay.
So, like yesterday, I bought out liquid cakes. But it was like a cow because of the cold here.
Oh, yeah,
And it was
the-
just
the
so cute, you know. It's open anytime, everything. It's just too easy, you know. Belgium, right? It's a beer. But I actually don't like beer.
I
I
love
like
Belgian
Japanese sake. So people are always so surprised about it. Like Nomika, you just party or something. Like, it's always like umeshu, or if it's cold, like some warm nihonshu or something. Only problem I have is that I kind of miss like my friends and my family because of work here. I don't really have time to meet a lot of new people and stuff. And maybe lonely sometimes. I mean, everyone is so friendly. That's okay. But since I live in Belgium and it's really half Dutch, half French, and I live in the middle. My mother tongue is French, but at school, since like primary school, I also had to learn Dutch. After that, I learned English too. Not that many people speak English actually.
Really?
There are quite a few can't. I did learn that at school, and I thought it was really easy, so you can really go anywhere with English. Well, Belgium is really, it's fun because it's a small country, but it's really cut in half. And like the north is just Dutch, and the south is just French. And then I live in Brussels, so since it was the capital in the middle, you're supposed to speak both. But it's mostly French actually. But well, I really love Japanese, so I think it was easier to study it.
Your French is like 100. How good is your Dutch?
It used to be like 70. No, I think it's like 1 or 2.
Oh, how about your Japanese?
I don't know. I would say 50. Like,
Really?
like I can do it, but I'm sure I'm saying weird stuff.
Can you like introduce yourself again in Japanese?
It's just so weird to switch from one language to another. But usually the first language I talk to someone, it becomes the language I always talk to them. So if we start in Japanese, we will always start Japanese. It's kind of difficult to actually stay focused on something. So usually when I go shop or something, I'm just looking around and they ask me a question I haven't heard. So I'm like, oh, sorry? And then they go so stressed, oh my god, you can't speak Japanese, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, no, it's okay, I wasn't listening, just say it again. It happens so many times. Yeah, actually I have the problem. I've gotten used to being here, so I don't feel the difference. But yet, often people looking at me, and you know, everyone here, like the girls are so pretty and so thin, so I kind of feel like I'm being judged. I know European bodies are different to Japanese, but you know, everything's so pretty, so stylish, and because I'm different, people are kind of looking at me, so you know, sometimes I kind of stress, I feel like I'm being judged and all, but I don't know. It's a nice shop in Shibuya with all the new clothes, and I go, oh, that's so cute, and that's totally Japanese size, so I can't enter in that. Like here in Japan, like on mobile, when you train, you always see like advertisement for like, you know, hair salon, aesthetic. That's amazing. People are really going that much to places like that. They're already pretty. Need it. And sure in Shibuya, everyone is so, you know, stylish and so nice. Like they look like models or singers. It's so amazing. I was starting to feel bad when I just walk normal. But it was really fun doing it. So maybe have some time, maybe I could do it in 3D or something one day. But not projects right now I have to do, but yeah, maybe I could do it next time. So
Thank you so much.
thank you. It was fun.
Okay.
Thank you. ありがとう。
はい、そして今日のワンポイント英会話はこちら。 New Year's Resolution。この New Year's Resolution なんですが、このレゾリューションというのが決心を伴った決まり事みたいな意味合いがあります。なので New Year's Resolution でそのまま新年の抱負になります。例えば私の新年の抱負は My New Year's Resolution is to become more organized。more organized。オーガナイズされた、管理されたということで、もっと効率よく物事をこなしていけるようになりたいなというふうに思っています。この他にも週に1回は必ず運動しようという人は My New Year's Resolution is to exercise once a week ですとか、毎朝4キロずつ必ずマラソンするようにしようっていう人は My New Year's Resolution is to run 4 kilo every morning。こんなことが言えると思います。はい、いかがでしたでしょうか。今日のバモシ気に入っていただけた方はいいねマーク励みになります。チャンネル登録もぜひお願いします。それでは